Hey everyone, Mango7Roll here. How we doing today? Welcome to Silhouettes. We finally got 2 silhouettes for our summer units, but before we get to that, before we try to guess who it might be, I need to show you guys something super important that we've been working on as a community, as a Twitch channel, as a YouTube community for the last while now, and we are trying to get partner on Twitch, and this is a really big deal. It helps the channel out a lot, it helps the community out a lot. It gets you guys more emotes, it gets you so many things, it gets you quality options, everything. It's just a step to the next level in our community. But we need some help. We need some major help. As you can see here, we are so darn close. These are the main 3 things, the main stepping stones to get to partner on Twitch. The bottom one is 10 times harder than the others to complete, of course. We need to reach an average of 75 viewers in the last 30 days to get there. We are 97% in. So in the last 30 days, we've reached 97% of the 75 viewers. So 73 and a half, 74 out of 75 average viewers over 30 days. And I am so close. Like, we are unbelievably so close. I can't even, like, I can taste it. We're so close. And once that stupid achievement gets that stupid check mark, I can stop worrying about it and everything is great and we're all happy. So if you want to support the YouTube channel, if you want to support the stream, if you want to support Mango, if you want to talk about Faye, feel free to load us up on Twitch there. The link is in the description below. Just come on in, come say hi, join us there. If you can't really stay, leave the window open. Yeah, just AFK there. Who cares? Who cares? Have your lurk fest, all that shenanigans, and help us reach this 75 average viewer count. So if you're able to help and you've always been enjoying the content here, you want to see more of Mango, this is a fantastic step of getting there to be more of Mango in this world. So let's get on to the actual content here, which is silhouettes. And here they are, the 2 silhouettes. I want to point out a couple things before we start guessing. I have no idea who it is. I wanted to kind of talk about what I thought it was going to be ahead of time and maybe see if those resemble any of these units. So first off, some major things to see here is there is a crab right there. There is a crab. I'm pretty stoked for crabs, by the way. No lobster. That is not a lobster. That does not mean Ryoma. We also see a bracelet over here. I'm covering it. I should get my paint skills to be better. We see the bracelet on the hand right there. We also see what looks to be like a parasol right there on the left side, possibly going behind in the form of a lance, like you can see it there. That's possibly a parasol of some type, maybe a jellyfish. You can see kind of strand-like features at the bottom there. It also looks like there's a veil, like it almost looks like that's a flower bouquet and there's a veil and it's bride units again, but there's no way that's a thing. What else is there that's kind of distinguishable here? I'm not sure what this is. I'm guessing it's waves. Like, are those waves? They look like flames. I'm not sure what else they could possibly be. Maybe a flag of some sort with damaged art in the middle, so it's cut right there. Not sure. I have no idea. I'm sure this is all going to make sense when we see it colorized. There's also like something at the bottom there that looks like a tail. I have no idea what that is. So those are the noticeable features I can see here. We do see hair that looks strangely like a couple people that I was guessing. So maybe we're going to get that. We also can see it's a shirtless male, I believe. I don't think this guy is going to have any clothes on outside of boxers, of course. So yeah, there's that. As for what I was hoping for from this banner and what I was thinking, I was really predicting there to be a Summer Anna and possibly a Summer Gunthra, although Summer Gunthra I just really want. I did think Summer Anna was a real possibility, especially with like $ sunglasses. It just fits her perfectly. I could see her laying on the beach just getting a tan with money everywhere and $ glasses on and just getting served and just so awesome. I could just picture that perfectly, but I don't think that's one of these 2 here. I also felt like it could be either a mix, and these are the 2 summer banners, by the way, the 1 and the 2, not just the 1. So I pictured one banner being FE8, Erica's side of things, and I pictured one being FE8, Ephraim's side of things. And this kind of looks a lot like Erica and Ephraim, just as a heads up. The guy on the right, like, of everyone, Ephraim has to be the closest here, right? Like he's the one that makes the most sense. It looks like he's wielding a spear. He's got a solar bracelet on. Pretty close to being like Ephraim. And if it's not Ephraim, it looks a lot like Inez too, I'm thinking. As for the left one, I have no idea who that might be yet, especially since it looks like he has some sort of veil on, so it's really hard to tell. Who else did I think it might be? I also thought it might be time for Summer Ike. I figure a shirtless Ike might sell more than basically anything in this game at this point from a male standpoint, of course. We don't have any fan service Ikes yet. I mean, we've got his arms as fan service and stuff like that, but we don't have any like legit true fan service Ikes yet, and I think this is a perfect time for that. Yeah, so let's take a look in game at what some of these might be here. So here we go in game, and I finally have my thoughts a little in place. I was a little scatterbrained before because I was so excited, and there were so many things going through my head at once. But I want to take a look at Ephraim first, and he's my original go-to guy of who this was. So first off, the hair. Look at that hair. It looks so much like Ephraim. One thing I am noticing though is it may be a little too long-haired for Ephraim. This is longer hair in this one than in his original form, which we'll see in a second. So it does look very close to him. Same with his physique. I'm not sure about his physique, to be honest. Ephraim looks to be a little bulkier than the person in the picture there, so I would have to imagine Ephraim, his chest would bulk up a little more than that silhouette. So I'm kind of leaning against Ephraim at this point. But a couple things we do see here. If you look at his banner rates here on the red at the top, it looks very close to what we see in the picture there. We see kind of a red type banner off that lance or parasol, whatever it is, that's ripping in the original art there. We can also see his damaged art. Boy, oh boy, does that look very similar. And you can see the ripped shred of the cape at the top here, yeah, that I'm circling. That looks very close to the silhouette on the left, so I have to imagine that's some sort of fabric or cloth on that picture there. Not sure whose, maybe not Ephraim's, but Tam doesn't look close. Alternatively here, actually let's look at the other Ephraim first. Our boy Ephraim number 2. I know he's in here somewhere. Here he is. So this is the original Ephraim, and I do think this Ephraim's hair looks a little too short to be the one in the picture, so there is that to consider. He does have another one of his fabrics things coming off of his lance, so if anybody has that, that's him so far. And again, same sort of cut in the fabric. So I think there's a damn good chance this is going to be Ephraim. Another person who is in the same game as Ephraim, but maybe looks a little more fitting, is Inez here. And this guy on the left has the definite shape of Inez. Like, this is for sure a thinner style, like what's his name? What is his name? Oh my god. Come on, Mango. You could do this. You can do this. You can remember his name. There we go. Gaius. This looks a very Gaius-like. Like, if you look at the silhouettes here to what Gaius looks like, Gaius is not a big fellow compared to somebody like Ike or Ephraim, and Ephraim is huge. So I can't see that silhouette on the left fitting of Ephraim. And you can kind of see the same sort of style here. Very similar build, kind of the slim built type, which is why I think this is so much closer to Inez here. And if you look at his hair, it's a lot more fitting, I'm pretty sure. It goes all the way down to his shoulders and past his shoulders, and it's kind of flying out further than Ephraim's hair would. So that is super exciting there. It's very reasonable that it is Inez. The one thing that doesn't make sense as much is, of course, the lack of flag, but maybe he's using Inez's lance. Who knows? So one thing to note is it's going to be beach units by the looks of things instead of something like a volleyball team or a soccer team or something like that. Another couple people are mentioning is Stahl is another one, and I don't think it's Stahl. Stahl isn't very exciting, and I think his hair is too short. Actually, as it goes down there, his hair is definitely not too short. And his build looks about the same. Maybe he's a little too tall for that picture. Yeah, I don't think it's Stall. I don't think he's popular enough, and I don't think... I think his hair is too long. Like, if you look at the silhouette there, with how little his hair shows up in his damage art, if you look here, it's flying way up higher than that. So I think we can cross Stall out, assuming the artwork is close to the main. And as for the other one on the left, I really don't know. But one thing I can say is she looks like she has a lot of clothes on. Also, if it is Inez, it looks like there's a good chance it is Tana. Tana fits pretty well. A lot of people are also guessing Sigurd and Deirdre, but I think that's not enough hair for Deirdre and Julia. So I'm really not sure what else to say here, you know? Like, there's so many options it could be. I've done the best guessing I can do in that I think it's Inez and Tana, and we're gonna go with that. So let me know in the comments below who you think this might be, if I'm missing any details, specifically what you think the weapons are here too, because I really can't tell, and what do you think that tail-like structure is. So anyways, thank you so much for watching. Feel free to like, comment, subscribe. As always, it really helps us out, and if you want to help Mango out more, come join us on Twitch. So have a wonderful day, and I'll see y'all later. Bye, everybody.